best games that you played against Wisconsin today. You didn't have a tackle in that game. I wonder, does that mean something to you to get that kind of praise for a game, or does it necessarily come with that kind of production?
It just comes with my job as a 3-tech. I know I'm getting a lot of double teams, so all the double teams that I'm able to hold off, the linebackers are able to scrape off me and make plays. So most definitely, yeah.
Did you feel it was one of your better games?
I'm doing my job every play. That's all I can give to the team, all they can ask from me. So yeah.
What'd your dad think of your play?
Shit, he ain't say nothing after that game.
I was gonna say, man.
He already knew what it was. I was talking mess to him in the middle of the game. He was sitting right behind the sideline, so he knew every time we score, every time we got a turnover, he already knew. Yeah.
What was that meal like? Well, you didn't eat a meal at midnight, did you? Y'all didn't go out to eat at midnight.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
But just the phone call afterwards was just, he already knows. Buckeyes over the Badgers every day.
Yeah. Okay, Taron, what is your take on this defense now, 4 games in? We're always looking to try to find a barometer about how you guys feel about it, the confidence y'all have built, just compared to coming out of last year and stuff. But how would you rate the confidence that's set in this?
I think the confidence is through the roof. We all trust Coach Knowles to put us in the best positions to make plays, and everybody believes that to the fullest. So I think this confidence is through the roof right now.
Yeah. Talking about being a 3-tech, we also see you got 3 defensive linemen. You're like right up over the center. Like, how are you liking that as well as part of your job?
That's cool too. I do whatever the team needs me to do. It causes movement for the O-line, confuses them a little bit. So yeah, I like it too.
Taron, have you seen yourself get better on film? Can you see it compared to last year, what you're doing out there?
Physically, I know I'm holding my gaps down, and my speed off the ball is better. So yeah, all around, most definitely can.
It seems like Mike's getting a lot of attention in the middle, but you seem to be playing at a really high level team. Is that okay with you? You're perfectly fine with just kind of playing your game, not really getting a lot of the attention?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm just doing my part. All I can do is make the plays that come to me while I'm doing my job. So yeah.
Taron, we're so used to seeing Ohio State's defensive line kind of penetrate as quickly as possible and get outfield, but it seems like this year you guys are doing a better job of, like you said, holding your gap, knocking those offensive linemen back. Is there anything different in terms of how you're playing style-wise up front this year?
No, not really. I think we're just trying to get off the ball as fast as we can and move the line of scrimmage every play. So I feel like that was the same as last year. We're probably doing it a little bit better this year.
How often are you in a 2-gap situation as opposed to a 1 gap? I mean, how often do y'all change that up a lot, or does it happen much at all? You know what I mean? Where you stalemate a guy.
I know what you're talking about. A little bit. I mean, that's part of some plays. I'm doing that. Some plays I'm not. So it all depends.
But have you gotten better at both techniques? I mean,
it's definitely 2 techniques I'm confident in playing in. So fitting just 1 gap or fitting 2 gaps is definitely confidence.
Taron, G. Scott was talking about this in his position at tight end, where he kind of learned that he can not have a catch and it still be a really good game for him. As a defensive tackle, is there any adjustment you have to make where maybe you don't get a tackle or a sack, but you do your job and you still have a really good game?
Yeah, definitely. When I seen Tommy being successful every game, I know I'm playing a part into his success because I'm eating up double teams. So most definitely did. So I'm cool with my job. I know because as long as the team's being successful, my teammates being successful, the success is I'm successful as well too. So it just I don't get my name called on TV. So that's what makes I see it.
So how many of those 14 tackles that Tommy had are yours?
Give me like 11 of them.
In hockey, you get an assist, right?
Yeah.
Taron, what is the game you guys play on Fridays called?
Best of Fridays. I don't even know. It's like a little tennis ball game. It's like basketball. Coach Jay, my partner every week, so we catch a dub. So yeah.
You and Coach Johnson?
Yeah, me and Coach Jay.
Nobody else has anything for you guys?
Nah, Coach Jay is probably the best player I've ever seen in that game since I've been here.
What is the point?
I think if you shoot it, that's 1 point, and then if you shoot it and make it in off 1 bounce, it's 2 points.
I think that's because he has a lot of experience.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, he's been playing it forever.
Is he a 2-point guy or is he a 1-point guy?
He can give you anything for real. So yeah.
Taron, with the way the linebackers are playing, it seems like they're much higher than the last 2 years. How much does that help you, knowing that maybe you get a little bit out of it, but Tommy's going to be there. Maybe you do your job on one side, but Steele cleans it up on the other side. Like, how much easier is it for you?
It just gives the whole defense confidence, the whole defensive line confidence, knowing that I'm fitting my gap, but I know that the linebacker's flying downhill and shooting his gap. So it's just playing team ball.
How are you liking? What have you learned about Jim Knowles since he got here to this point? Like, what have you learned most about him?
Coach Knowles is a cool coach. Like, you could talk to him if you have questions about the defense, what we're doing, how we're doing it, why we're doing it. He has all the answers for you for those questions that you have for him. So I feel like that's something new to me because I feel like I really didn't have that in the past. But this year I definitely just feel more open with Coach Knowles, coming to him about questions or anything about the defense.
Do you still have questions about the defense, or do you?
No, I'm confident. I know it works, so I have nothing to say.
How's the defense evolved since that first game against Notre Dame to now?
Just confidence, just putting it on tape and knowing that we can do it. Defense can win games. So I think that's just a confidence booster for all of us.
How have you evolved since Notre Dame?
My confidence is through the roof. I just feel like double team, single block, none of us on the D-line can be blocked. So that's how I feel.
He did seem to be doing a little bit of talking before the game. You said anything back to him about it?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't much for him to say to me. Just knowing that he had to take that L and wear it proudly. So yeah.
What kind of things have you learned from him in these situations? Obviously, about playing. You've been in the Big Ten for 5 years, but just the things that you've learned from him.
Just not getting overly emotional for the games. Just showing up to the games, the best version of me is enough. So that's all I need to be worried about when going into games. So I think I learned that.
Did he say he'll see you in December, for a rematch?
I mean, he hasn't really said much. That L hurt. I don't think anybody was expecting that. So.
And speaking of things that maybe people weren't expecting, I think a lot of people didn't expect you guys to be able to run the 4.25 against Wisconsin and handle the run. How confident were you guys going into that would be enough?
We're very confident. Just we show up to practice every day. We see the results we're getting at practice, how hard everybody's working. So the confidence was just 100% going into that.
Why were you able to do that as a team?
I think just from the work we didn't put in from right after the Rose Bowl, spring ball, winter workouts, summer workouts, just seeing the evolution of the whole defense working, everybody getting better every week and every day.
From what we've heard about the culture and the mindset here, I can't imagine this does, but when you're playing a team that comes in like Wisconsin with a highly touted, let's just say running back for this example, or a wide receiver, or whatever it ends up being, does that change how the defense prepares for the week? Do you focus more on whatever they're good at, or is it just all around?
I think we just focus on ourselves, what we need to improve on as players and as a team. So we don't really look at our opponent that much. We just focus on each other.
Is that scout team's job?
Yeah.